Hello and welcome to Finextra. I'm Josie Waite and I'm here at Sibos 2017 in Toronto, and joining me is Kevin Brown from KPMG, and we are talking about the main themes at Sibos this week. Thank you very much for joining me, Kevin.
Thank you.
We're coming to the end of the week at Sibos. What were the main themes of the week?
We've been here with KPMG trying to bring to the clients and the banks here a view on payments from our expertise both in the UK, Australia and the US, where we've been working closely with some of the changes. For me, it's all been about payment modernisation. We're seeing both the modernisation of the high value systems and also the introduction of real-time rails. That introduction of real-time rails is not just about real-time, it's about the introduction of ISO 20022 with the additional data load, so data is very, very important. But also some of the connectivity issues like request to pay, where when you talk to the corporates, they see the real value is joining together the request to pay with ISO 20022. So very much a payments focused exercise, but we've had lots of good feedback and it's been very good just sharing the learnings from one jurisdiction with those that are at a different stage in the development in another.
You moderated a session this week with Finextra on corporate banking. Can you please share with us the insights from that session?
It was a really good session. It was off the back of the research paper with Oracle, very much focused on corporate banking. There was some really good discussion around capability and working with fintechs. It was interesting that in the report there was certainly the flavour of corporate banks were more comfortable working with fintechs as a partnership than perhaps the consumer banks in terms of the operation. But also I think there were some key sort of nuggets in terms of opportunities for the future. It was quite clear both from the individuals who joined me on the panel but also from the dialogue and discussion we had afterwards that data is certainly going to be a valuable opportunity for the future. And also, people were talking about capability, interestingly, it came out quite strongly that there's still a very, very strong trust in the banks, and that helps particularly with that data element. So, it was an interesting discussion. There was some discussion around the capabilities and how those capabilities might change over time, both in terms of the people, but also how the structure of the corporate banks work. The feedback I've had was very positive. I think we opened a lot of the key areas, and I think the debate will go on.
And what about the future? What do you see as the emerging trends?
The key one for me has been the discussion that seems to be growing around digital identity. This morning, a couple of people talked to me about, is it really the payments industry's problem to solve? But when you look at what we're seeing, and certainly, the key things that consumers, businesses and corporates are looking for is for payments to be safe, secure and seamless. Now, to achieve that, you do need to have some sort of digital identity. So I think the two are going to coalesce over time. So I wouldn't be surprised if, as we see the themes for next year's Sibos emerge, that there's a greater prominence of that digital identity discussion.
That's great. Thank you very much, Kevin.
Thank you.
And thank you for watching.